And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Deltastic, the voice of Cyber Created Championship Wrestling. This is Cyber Created Championship Wrestling, and this is episode number 2 of CCCW's Warpath. The first episode, we saw champions crowned, we saw amazing matches, we saw a lot of things going on, but what is going to be the direct fallout? We're going to have a big night in store for you here. We're going to have the tag team title tournament is going to continue on. We're going to cap out the first round of that. We're also going to have, we're going to hear words from not only the CCCW Internet Champion, we're going to have World Champion Maniac Mason Gilbert here tonight. That and a whole lot more. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome you. If you have not done so, please subscribe to the Meta Wrestling Network to be ringside for all of this action and more. We're coming back to you from the Mecca, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This show should be a big one. And ladies and gentlemen, we're also going to hear from our World Heavyweight Champion, Maniac Mason Gilbert. We're going to hear from him. I'm now hearing, we're going to hear from him right now. That's our champion. The man who won the tournament. The man who defeated the venomous Vinny Watts in the last match to finally become the first ever CCCW World Heavyweight Champion. Maniac Mason Gilbert is coming to address this crowd here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Keep in mind, this is the promo engine for WWE 2K18. When you see WWE, just know it means CCCW. Use your imagination. Like I said, we're also going to hear from the Internet Champion, Lover LeVar, after his successful title defense at the first episode of Warpath. We're also going to hear from a man who calls himself the Boss, saying he's here to make an impact, and he's here because he has a vision. He has an idea. Who the hell knows what that means? We're going to find out later on in the night, hopefully. That and more. Like I said, we're also going to have a debut of sorts. A man named Vengeance is going to take on a man, Pac, who's desperately going to try to get back in the win column after that devastating loss to Lover LeVar in our last episode of Warpath. And Mason Gilbert thanking the crowd, thanking the audience. He started the tournament with this win at all costs attitude. He was using the ropes, he was taking shortcuts, and then it seemed like he started developing a little bit more respect for not only his opponents but CCCW and the tournament in itself. And it paid off. He became our first ever champion. We're going to look forward to seeing our champion in action in the very near future. But speaking of action, we're going to have some action right now with our opening contest here on episode 2 of Warpath. It's going to be none other. We've seen this man before. A man who Maniac Mason Gilbert, our current world champion, defeated in the first round of that tournament. Talking about Calvin Davis. Calvin Davis looking to make a splash after he had an uneventful outing in that tournament. That first round, getting eliminated. Calvin Davis looking to get himself back into winning ways, looking to get some momentum back. He's going to take on a big man, Scythe. This should be a huge clash of two powerful individuals. It should be a hard-hitting physical contest between those two. Nothing pretty about the offensive nature of either one of these men. Calvin Davis is always in a bad mood. And Scythe, we can't quite figure Scythe out. Seems like the people seem to dig him. You know, people don't really know what to make of him. He doesn't have a whole lot of personality. He just comes out and throws punches and kicks and looks to hurt his opponent. He's going to be looking to do that here, as here comes Scythe. This match should be a good one. We have a whole lot stacked up. We got David Wynn taking on Slane later on tonight. I also talked about the debut of a man called Vengeance, who will be taking on Pac tonight. As you see Scythe making his way down. We're also going to have our Tag Team Championship Tournament continuing on. We're going to end the first round here on this episode. We got a team Blood Law is going to be in action, as well as the Iron Hogs. We're going to see some tag team action here later on. So we get closer to rounding out all of our champions here. The only championship that has not been decided here in Cyber Created Championship Wrestling is the World Tag Team Championship, and this tournament is going to play on through the episodes of Warpath, and we are going to have our champion crowned soon. As Scythe getting ready, getting loose, preparing to do battle with Calvin Davis. This one should be physical as we open up our second episode with some action here. And here we go. And right off the bat, Scythe burying some knees right to Davis. That one staggered him but didn't take him down. Throwing a spinning back fist by Calvin Davis and then dumping Scythe on the head. Very impressive by Davis. And a nice takedown. And Calvin Davis looking rather impressive here in the early goings of this match. And wait a minute. And Davis with a throw. Nicely executed. Calvin Davis has got Scythe on the ropes, so to speak, anyway. Scythe doesn't know what hit him, as Calvin Davis is continuing the offense. Looking for a camel clutch, sinking it in. Just ranking back on the head, neck, sitting on the back. Calvin Davis is not a small man to be sitting on the back. Scythe isn't a small man either, for that matter. Both men have similar styles when it comes to offense. These guys like to hurt each other. These guys like to just pound on you and use their power and impose their will. And right now, Calvin Davis is the one imposing his will as he shoots Scythe into the corner here. And what's he gonna do now? Gonna set him up for a big superplex? Oh no, it's a double underhook. From the top, Calvin Davis just slamming Scythe down. Scythe holding the back. That could be it. 1, 2. Calvin Davis gets a 2 count, but he is all over Scythe right now. Scythe doesn't know what hit him. As Calvin Davis continuing on. Look at that power, showing the strength, and Calvin Davis is focused. He is focused on that win. Scythe burying an elbow and a huge clothesline, taking him up and over. Like I said, both of these men hit hard. Both of these men are aggressive right now. Scythe is looking to get back some momentum and a headbutt, taking Davis down. The referee continues to count 3 and a back body drop. Up and over, and Davis hit hard on the outside. Scythe now trying to hype himself up, calling Davis, telling Davis to bring it. And a huge backbreaker, just lifting him up like it was nothing, showing the power that Scythe possesses. And a huge straight shot. Wait a minute, Scythe picking him up, holding him up. Look at the strength of Scythe. Look at that strength, and just dropping him down with a delayed double underhook and slamming him down. Now wait a minute. Owen just dropping all his weight on the small of the back for Calvin Davis. Davis hitting a reversal and a nice side Russian leg sweep. What's he trying to set up here? Trying to pull him away from the rope. Smart maneuvering. Try to get him away from the ropes, trying to avoid a rope break. Scythe does have long limbs, long legs and arms. He would have been able to produce a rope break. And Calvin Davis now trying to get back on the offense. He was met by a fist that was buried right into the midsection and another backbreaker from Scythe. And Davis coming back. And this match is just as physical as I thought it was going to be. And wait a minute, what the hell is this? And oh my God! Just hooking him and an up and over suplex. Calvin Davis showing his power. But coming right back with a lariat taking him down with Scythe. And what power both of these men are showing. Being able to muscle each other up as big as they are. And Calvin Davis, wait a minute. Dragon suplex! One count only, it looked like. A bridge. I don't know if how big Calvin Davis is. If he wasn't able to hold that bridge, I'm not sure. Nonetheless, we're back here. And wait a minute. And Davis is up again as Scythe is muscling him up again, keeping him in the air, delaying and just slamming him down in the middle of the ring. Both of these men are just as physical as it comes, and what an opening contest for this episode. Oh, and a huge chop right to the top of the head. Cyber Created Championship Wrestling is giving you the action that only it can. Be a hell of an opening contest. And a nice reversal by Scythe. That's a kick right in the face. From down position. And another chop to the top of the head. And both of these men are going at it. Both men have the momentum. It's been a seesaw contest. Oh, and Calvin Davis with a Northern Lights with a bridge. And Davis, for as big as he is, he's rather limber with these bridges. Go for a headbutt, was met by an elbow. And wait a minute. And Calvin Davis just got slammed. It's a big scoop slam by the big man Scythe. And what's he looking for here? Is he looking for it again? He's looking for it again. Another delayed double underhook. Showing the power. And as we get deep into this match, I'm impressed that he's still able to pull this off. And wait a minute. That was about the third one he did too. And that's enough. That was enough, and Scythe picks up a huge win. Scythe just muscling him up, working on that back, that midsection. Both men in physical contest back and forth. The early going, it didn't look so well for Scythe as Calvin Davis was all over him. Look at this. Look at the suplex. It's up and over. And both men, like I said, this was a physical back and forth contest. Both men gave it all they had. Both men trying to get that win. Trying to gain some momentum here in CCCW. Who knows? A win here could propel him to a singles championship, an internet title, maybe the CCCW World Heavyweight Championship. You never know here, but Scythe is in the right direction, picking up that win in our opening contest here. Because we got plenty more to come on Warpath. If this match was any indication, we're in for a hell of a night. Continuing on with updated bracket time for our tag team tournament, our tag team title tournament. We're going to see the first round capped off. As you see updated brackets, you see Payday making its way to the next round, as well as the put together team of Paul Blaze and Volt. They were able to move on against the Handsome Devils. And here we go. We're going to have the Void. Two very strange characters. We have Revenant and him. They're going to be taking on the Iron Hogs here. We're going to get into that matchup. Take it to ringside. And ringside we are. We got some dark lights. And we got some smoke. Not 100% sure that's going to be the Iron Hogs. I'm willing to bet That is those two creepy individuals that I alluded to earlier. A man who calls himself him, and the man Revenant. Him is up front with the coat on, and Revenant is on the left in the purple. And these are two very strange individuals. Guys don't talk much, only to each other, really. They have been seen with the women's wrestler Hex. We've seen Hex in CCCW before. They've been known to have been affiliated with her as well. These guys call themselves the Void. I mean, just watching him, it seems like that man right there, him, it seems like he's the mastermind behind this Void. I'm not sure they'd tell us if we asked. These guys are very, very strange individuals. Like I said, look at Revenant. Ugh. Very creepy looking guy there. Let's see how they fare against the Iron Hogs. This team of Rex and Cage. Which one of these teams are going to be moving on? They get closer to the CCCW World Tag Team Championships. This first round of the tournament is going to decide it. Who's going to be moving on? The winner is going to take on Payday. And here we go. We got Rex on the left and Cage on the right. That man right there. They're the Iron Hogs. They're just a big bruising team. These guys look to do some damage here in the tag team division. They make their way to the ring. That man Cage. There we go. Rex and the Iron Hogs are here to do battle with the Void in first round tag team championship tournament action. Once again, I want to thank you for joining Cyber Created Championship Wrestling on its journey to crown its last champion here in our EFED. We're going to start off, we're going to have Revenant. We're going to start off against Cage. And here we go. Revenant with a nice shot there. Cage blocking it. Nicely done. And a suplex. Taking him down. That was a hard suplex. Nasty impact. Just by looks here, I'm going to say that the quicker team is going to be... Oh! Okay. I was just going to say the quicker team looked to be the Void. And just that quick offense, that kick there, just proved my point there. Well, at least, I mean, you never know. We've known to have some agile, very quick big men before, but what's going on here? It's Revenant now. Revenant with the double foot stomp on the Cage. And already, this team of the Void is rolling as Revenant is putting together some impressive offense against Cage. Right now, Cage is in the wrong part of town. He's on the other side of the ring, and that's not good if you're the Iron Hogs. Revenant has not let up on the gas. He's continuing his offense. Both of these teams looking to move on. Looking to get one step closer to the championships. And now, Cage now looking to mount some offense, and Cage just picking him up and showing his power and just throwing him down with a back body drop. And Irish whip into the corner. And he's going to tag in Rex. And I think that's the best move. burying the knees right into the midsection of Revenant. Oh, and just dropping him down on both the knees. And the Iron Hogs now bringing the fresh man in, Rex. And what's he going to do here? Oh my God. Just up and over, just beeling him right over his head. And a nice takedown. And now Revenant tagging in him. And now both of the freshmen are in. Rex right now got the upper hand, but wait a minute. He may be able to get some separation, burying the elbows, breaking up that hold. Man, he didn't break that up. He just got met with a nasty short arm clothesline. And a knee right to the side of the head. And it looks like the momentum is building right now for the Iron Hogs and Rex, more importantly. Oh, and a drop kick right to the knee. That was very quick. He just snapped that one. That was very quick. It was almost lightning speed by him. And a elbow drop right from the top rope to the back. And I guess these guys are the quicker team. You see how fast he just ripped that drop kick to the knee. But now Rex looking to get back into it. Met by a boot. Oh, just dragged him back down, right on the back of the head. And so far, these teams look like they might have a game plan here. And tagging in, once again. And just shooting him in. And wait a minute. He's holding him up and a boot right to the head. And a sidewalk slam. Nicely done tag team move. Right there. Nice cohesion there by the Iron Hogs. As you see Revenant on the outside, wanting to get back in here, wanting his tag team partner to tag him in. Right now, he's in a world of trouble as Cage just met him with another lariat, and him is in a whole lot of trouble. Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, and an inverted DDT. Nice arm drag reversal. And just hauling off and just throwing him. And that's one thing, these guys can use their power. And right now they're using their power to cut off the ring. Some nice quick tags, some nice tag team work by the Iron Hogs. As they're clubbing, they're just beating the hell out of him right now. And the Iron Hogs are in control of this matchup. And they're looking damn good, damn impressive. The winner of this punches their ticket to the next round and will meet the team at Payday. Oh, and an inverted Russian leg sweep. What's him doing now? Looks like he's trying to drag Rex away from his corner. Dragging Rex over now. And now he's tagging in Revenant, bringing his fresh man in. Revenant now. What are they doing with Rex? They're just having him all over the place. And now Revenant. Oh, and it's just a disrespectful kick. Looked like he was going to do something crazy, but just very disrespectful kick. And wait a minute. What's Revenant doing? Like he's setting something up. A springboard drop kick. Well placed right into the chest. Right into the chest area. Oh, and a huge reversal. These guys look like they're going into another gear. These guys are starting to get winded. It's been very physical so far. With each physical blow, you know the tank just gets emptier and emptier. And a huge superplex. That one can't feel good for either man. Revenant took the worst. And Rex now. Wait a minute. Revenant. Very nice. And Revenant using that quickness again. But Rex cutting him off. Rex taking him to the corner. He's just feeding him into the corner now. Like he was trying to tag in his partner for some more double team moves, but Revenant looks like he was hip to the game. And wait a minute, we got a tag now. Oh no! Cage came in hot, but Cage got met with a boot that just KO'd him. Took him right out. Right up underneath the jaw. But wait a minute. Cage trying to come back. No, Cage looks like he's a little out of it. But coming back, no. Reversal and dumping him on his head. Is Revenant. The craftier of the two, it looks like, at the moment. Oh, and a huge clothesline. Screw what I just said. A huge clothesline. Looked like he just killed him. And a knee right to the side of the head. And these guys are throwing it now. These guys are laying it in. Wait a minute. And a huge power bomb. Quick cover. No. And Revenant was able to kick out. He either kicked out, or I don't know if Cage was able to hold on to it, or what happened there. But in any event, this match is still going on. I don't know what the hell is going on with Rex on the outside. That doesn't look good. Oh, and a nasty kick right up underneath the leg and over the head. And now, and Cage with another powerful move. Boot right in the chest. Wait a minute. Nice reversal, but he just got caught again. And Cage just throwing him into the turnbuckle. Looked like he might have cut Revenant open. Oh, and a huge splash. A huge splash taking him down. I don't know if Rex is done doing his workout or not. Stretching his legs, but him is in now. And Rex. And they're burying those knees once again. Once again, a double team move. They're trying to, oh, that could break some ribs. That could shatter everything in your midsection right there. And Iron Hogs are back on top. The momentum of this matchup. Headbutt. And the Void is in trouble. The Void is in big time trouble. And a big time. He's going to tap him out. He's going to tap him out here. This is a... And no, he didn't there. I thought the big man putting all his weight on the back there was going to submit him, but him held on. Was able to break the hold. Connected with a wild swing. Oh, right down on the knee. That was that knee he kicked earlier. And right now, just taking it to Rex. Wait, what the hell is this? Wait a minute, what is that? Just like a leg bar. And he kicked him to the leg. I don't know if he's going to try to start working on that leg or not, but he's not going to get a chance to do that. Nasty. Showing the power again. And both of these teams are impressive right now. Both of these teams are going back and forth. None of these teams want to give in. They don't want to take that loss. This is a single elimination tournament. One and done. You lose and you're out, and your dreams of becoming the first tag team champions are shattered. And Cage coming back in now. He's got him right where he wanted him. Never mind that forearm shot. That would staggered him. Oh, a nice cunning move. Clubbing him right in the back of the head. It was him. Oh, a huge knee. Taking him down. Nice reversal. Chop right to the throat. Wait a minute. Oh, and a DDT, a short DDT. And that one might have cut Cage open now. And him is soaking it up. His partner Revenant looks a little worse for wear over there. It looks like he's got some head damage of his own. Oh, and just a nasty enziguri right to the head. Could that be a KO shot? Two! No! Cage was able to kick out at the last second. Revenant came up with a beautiful block, cutting the ring off. But Cage was able to power through. And he just powered through with a lariat that just took him right down. And the headbutt. Using that head. Just snapping headbutt down. And then just peeling him right across the ring into that corner. And now he's just having his way with him right now. Irish whipping the corner. And a huge splash. And both of these teams are sucking in air. Both of these teams are giving it all they got. And up and over. And Cage saw Revenant coming and just threw him right up and over. And what a second match we've had on this show so far. Both matches have been physical, have been back and forth, and have been entertaining as hell so far. Oh, nasty kick. That he didn't have an effect right there. It just picked him up and slammed him. Jawbreaker. Oh, nice head scissors. Hurricanrana. Frankensteiner, however you want to call it. It was effective. Now he's got him staggered. He's got the big man up. Oh, and a huge, looked like a go to sleep almost. 1, 2, where's Rex? No! And Cage was able to kick out anyhow. The Cage is in a whole lot of trouble. He's in a whole lot of trouble. And down for the second one. That knee. Right in the face. That was the second one in a row. He was able to kick out of the first. 1, 2. No, and he kicked out of the second one also. What do they got to do to put that man away? He is going for it all. Snapping him down. Oh, and a boot. And now, these two teams, and now all this showboating allowed Rex to get tagged in. And him cut him off. He had his eye off the prize for a minute there. The hook in the leg. He got his foot on the ropes here, ref. He's got his foot on the ropes, but no. Nice reversal. Both of these teams giving it all they got. What the hell was that? Like he was going for a drop kick, but he missed. The big man, like he was going for a drop kick. Oh, punch right in the gut. Another one. And a huge belly-to-belly suplex over the head. Just driving him into the canvas. Picking him up here. You can tell both of these teams are getting spent. Both of these teams are shooting their best shots right now. Can't seem to put each other away. Him on the second rope. Trying to bring Rex up. No, Double X missed. Good recovery though by him. Good recovery by Rex. Irish whip into the corner. Cage getting tagged in. Wait a minute, this is a boot again. Go for that boot. Man, side slam. I think he's out. I think he's out. He's got him dazed. Wait, no, clothesline. He was able to reverse it. Wait a minute, crucifix. No. These reversals, there's a lot going on here, guys. This matchup, both of these teams will not die. Wait a minute, a leg bar here. Nicely done, just amazing. The leg bar, he is raking, and he got the tap. He tapped him. He tapped him, and the Void is moving on. And Rex, I think Rex thought his tag team partner was going to be able to get out of that. He didn't. As him just snapped him into a leg bar and got the submission. And the Void moves on in what was a hell of a tag team match. Both of these teams were ever so impressive. Wow, what a tag team match. What a second match for the show here. What an outstanding matchup. Both of these guys, both of these teams I should say, just gave it all they had. But only one team is moving on in this tournament, and that is the team of him and Revenant. That is the team that calls themselves the Void. They are moving on. As you see a lot of this action just back and forth. But these guys, very impressive match. My hat's off to both of these teams. I gave it all they had for you. And that team is going to be moving on. in this tag team tournament. One step closer to the championships. We're gonna have to catch our breath from that one. Whew. And speaking of breath, the breathtaking very first CCCW Women's Champion, Women at 6 Women Battle Royal, Vanity, is coming out here. We're gonna hear from our Women's Champion here, as Vanity was able to withstand, which was a hell of a contest, that 6 woman over the top rope Battle Royal, to become the first ever CCCW Women's Champion. What she got in store for us? I don't know how much better she wants it. She's the women's champion. Vanity not here to play any games, it seems. This hot women's division. She has a huge target on her back now. You gotta know, all of the women in the division are gunning for that championship. She says she wants a shot. She wants a chance to showcase her talents. The crowd seems to be behind her. The crowd seems to enjoy Vanity. And how could you not? The woman is ridiculously talented. If you haven't seen that Battle Royal and how she won that matchup, just check it out. Check out the first episode of CCCW's Warpath, and you'll see just how in impressive fashion she won that championship, won that Battle Royal. So we're moving on. Speaking of women, we're going to have some women's division action coming up next. We're going to have a match between 2 women who are actually in that CCCW Women's Championship over the top rope Battle Royal. October D'Antonio will take on Bryce the Punk Rogers, and that match is coming up here. Both of these women are looking to get a win, to maybe meet Vanity in that match. Vanity says she wants to be a part of, showcase her talents in, and show everybody that she is a worthy women's champion. Maybe a win will put one of these 2 women in that matchup, as we see October D'Antonio making her way down to the ring now. October isn't the biggest in the fight, but she definitely has a whole lot of heart. October D'Antonio. It's kind of like the Energizer Bunny. She will continue to fight. And the crowd seems to be behind her. The crowd seems to love her for it. She did very well in exhibition matches. Showed a lot of heart, a lot of promise, a lot of potential in this young lady. She's going to be taking on Bryce Rogers. Comes Bryce the Punk Rogers. Here she comes. Both of these women, these women are pretty, pretty alternative in their look and the way they carry themselves and their personality. This should make for a pretty good matchup between these 2. Bryce Rogers rocking her way. into the CCCW Women's Division. Will she rock her way to a win? As you see October, you see Bryce. And here we go. We got Women's Division action. And wait a minute. And Bryce Rogers out of the chute with a swinging neckbreaker. And a backbreaker now. And Bryce Rogers is fired up already in the very early going in this matchup. In October, here she comes. She's gonna fight you. Right now, it doesn't look like she can get anything in. Kick her off there. It's October, and now a nasty kick, well placed right in between the shoulder blades. Oh, she just ate a DDT by Bryce Rogers. She ran in low, got caught and paid for it. Got a drop kick right to the back. Like I said, both of these women want to win. Want to move up in the rankings. Back body drop, impressive. October. D'Antonio, what she got? She got her up here. And what's this gonna be? Oh, nicely done. I don't even know what the hell you call that, but it was effective nonetheless. It looked like it hurt. I wouldn't want to be it. Now moving a huge knee. Oh my God. That one could have put her down, but no. Bryce has too much energy, but what a well-placed knee right to the face from October D'Antonio. Wowzers. A clothesline. Looks like Bryce was trying to pay her back from that one. It's a nasty shot, nasty knee. And Bryce Rogers now. Oh, and just giving her another knee right across the face. And a dragon screw leg whip. Taking her down. Back elbow. That one staggered her a little bit. That's a window of opportunity for October. Double underhook, but no! What a counter by Bryce Rogers. Snap suplex. She's got her hooked up and just crowning the top of her head with the elbows. Just driving them right to the top of her head. Now, wait a minute. And Bryce Rogers. Wait a minute. She hooking her. No! I don't know what she called that move, but it looked like it was impressive. And she tried to go for a pin, but that was not the case, as October D'Antonio was able to kick out. And Bryce Rogers throwing her into ropes. That did not work out. Oh, it just right on the head. Almost like a Sister Abigail type move. Just driving her right into the mat. Picking her up and dumping her snake eyes into the corner. And both of these women are going at it. Wait a minute, that's a lot of real estate to cover. She's looking to jump off of there. And she did not cover that real estate. That was a huge mistake. She thought she had it. She did not. And she is definitely going to pay for it. She is in a bad way right now. She gambled and she lost. But wait a minute. Oh, and a DDT! A DDT off the second ropes. A DDT off the second ropes. That's got to be it. 1, 2. But no! October D'Antonio got the shoulder up. How did she kick out of that? How did she kick out of that? Wow. Bryce Rogers just planted her from the second rope. What a DDT. A jumping DDT. And a head scissors takedown. What the hell is Bryce Rogers doing? Getting herself hyped up. But a European uppercut from October. Oh, and a reversal. And an inverted DDT. Kick right to the back. And these women are going back and forth. It's a damn good matchup. Oh, and a kick right across the face. She caught her right across the face. That spinning kick. Wait a minute. Oh, she was going for a knee, it looked like. And Bryce had it scouted. Bryce had that well scouted. Oh, an inverted DDT again. Dropping October D'Antonio right on the head. Wait a minute. Oh, a nice fisherman suplex by Bryce Rogers. 2, she's got her hook. Could that be it? No, that was close. That was a close one. And Bryce Rogers climbing to the top. She's in a high red district and with a splash. Changing directions mid-air and dropping the knee right in the face. What a contest this is, and what a night we're having so far. These matches have been back to back to back. Outstanding. These guys here, these women, men and women in CCCW are giving you everything they got. They are showing you why Cyber Created Championship Wrestling is the E-Fed to watch. And she's ranking in that chin lock she's got on her. October D'Antonio fighting, bury the elbow, 2 elbows. That one breaks the hold. And a Northern Lights bridge. She's got her 1, 2, no, 2 count only. And Rogers looks like she has October where she wants her. Picking her up. She just ate a shot to the midsection. Oh, and a nasty shot, nasty kick. Right now, and a snap suplex. Right now, she definitely has October where she wants her. Or not. Jawbreaker just staggered her. And October has a window of opportunity. What's she going to do with it? What the hell is that? Oh my goodness. Dropping her on the knee. She's clutching at her knee. That looked like it hurt. Wait a minute. What's this? And a knee! It's a short twisted knee. Wait a minute. What's this? What's going on here? What is going on? Oh, headbutt! 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 My goodness. It's a series of headbutts. Wait a minute. That one staggered her. And October D'Antonio is looking for it all. And wait a minute. Oh, she hit her with a crossroads type move. Here we go. 1, 2. She's going to pick up a huge win. And no, she did not. And Bryce Rogers was able to kick out. Wait a minute. Here we go. She's going for it again. And October D'Antonio is going to the well once again. Will the second time be the charm? She's got the deep hook. 1, 2, and the second time wins it. And October D'Antonio in a hard-fought match, a hell of a match in this women's division, picked up a huge victory against a very game, a very up-to-task Bryce the Punk Rogers. And we look at some of this action back and forth, and how in the world did October kick out of that? See some more of this impressive move. Bam, right to the face. Yeah, these women brought the house tonight in an impressive women's division matchup. Just dropping her right on the face. And October hits a hell of a victory here. It took 2 of those crossroad moves to put her down, but she did it, and she had a very hard-earned, impressive win. Whew, I'm catching my breath all night. Let's move on here. What do we got next? Now it looks like we have some time set aside to hear from our internet champion, Lover LeVar, after his huge title defense against Pac. Here we go, we're going to hear from our internet champion. Lover LeVar has been very impressive, winning that internet championship tournament. We had live streaming on Twitch. Had a rematch against Pac, the man who demanded the rematch. Had a hell of a match, the title defense. He won, successfully defended his championship. And so far, he's been on a roll here in Cyber Created Championship Wrestling. Wait a minute. the hell's going on? What's he putting up with? He's been doing great. Again, when you see WWE, it's just Triple CW. Use your imagination. Wait, what's going on? What problems does he have? Players been doing great. Wait, what? You're the internet champion. What are you talking about? Hey man, is he? Your guess is as good as mine, guys. Is he trying to lay out some challenges? Okay. Alright, and okay, he's got some problems. Apparently, the internet champion looks like he's looking for the challenge. I don't know if that means he's going to be a fighting champion. We'll see, guys. We'll have to sort this one out. I'm confused as hell. Moving on. We got huge matches and challenges getting thrown all over the place here on this episode of Triple CW's Warpath. And I couldn't be happier that you guys are here to join us. And speaking of matches and getting thrown around, this man Slain is looking to throw around his competition. This no-nonsense, straightforward bruiser is heading to the ring for one purpose, and that purpose is to inflict pain. But he's going to be going up against a man who some people call Mr. Triple CW, at least in his exhibition matches. Talking about David Wynn. David Wynn is a fan favorite. The guy has a crowd behind him. This guy Slain, not so much. This should be a huge clash of styles. Should be an interesting matchup, and seeing who will propel themselves forward in this ever so changing, ever so cutthroat game of can you top this and climbing up the ladder or to gain a championship opportunity. It looks like there's a championship opportunity for the taking if anybody wants it from the promo we just seen from Lover LeVar. He's looking to make an impact. He's looking for challenges. He's looking for an opportunity. And I guess that opportunity might be to defend that championship. I don't know. Again, I'm just speculating. Maybe we'll get some word of that before the end of the show. But if that's the case, one of these two men with the win could definitely get on the radar to challenge for that championship, or maybe even the World Championship. We heard from Mason Gilbert earlier on, and he seems to be game for all competition as well. Things are heating up here. We're getting hot. This is the second episode only of Cyber Created Championship Wrestling's Warpath. We are heating up. The competition is hot and heavy. Every match that we've had so far has been amazing. Again, if you have not done so, please like and subscribe to the Meta Wrestling Network to get some more, to see more of Cyber Created Championship Wrestling, and get notified when it's time to come back to ringside. Here we go. These guys are tying up. Both men are strong. Slain is definitely the smaller man in stature, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't know that. He'll punch right in the face, a cheap shot on David Wynn. And David Wynn is just a huge mass of an individual. Very strong individual, as you see, using that power right now. just dropping him down. David Wynn, the Irish whip. Both men running into each other. And not faltering. And again, Slain quick to beat him to the punch right there. And Wynn showing his power and just throwing Slain down. Knee right in the back of the neck. And David Wynn got some offense going for him. He had some offense going for him. Now Slain now. Just driving a clubbing axe handle right to the massive back of David Wynn. Dragging him over in the middle of the ring and just placing some boots right in the chest and then one to the back of the head and neck. Slain. It's a man that doesn't take many breathers. He continues to punish his opponents. He goes from one nasty maneuver to the next, all to inflict pain on his opponents. And David Wynn knows he's in there with a man who wants to hurt him. And Wynn now showing his power. Slain showing his quickness. Nice arm drag. And Slain just throwing him head first. Slamming the back of his head on that canvas. And that was David Wynn. Wynn with the Irish whip. Up and over. But no! Slain caught him. Slain caught him and staggered him. That wasn't enough. Up and over, and I think Wynn heard that Wynn might have hit the steps. I'm not sure. Anyway, he recovered pretty quickly, and a nice jumping bulldog sent Slain face first into the canvas. Hooking the leg. Could that be it? One? No. Not even close. A 1 count. Not even close. Slain is a tough man. And inverted DDT. Right on the back of the head. David Wynn clutching the back of the head. Slain going up. What's he gonna do here? He was going for an axe handle. Did not pan out. That backbreaker did. Dropping the elbow right in the chest. And the kick. David Wynn now. Got Slain in the middle of the ring. Got a cobra clutch. Camel clutch, I should say. On him, no. Slain able to get out of that. Clubbing blow to the back. And just picking him up and just dropping him. Right on the head and back. Spine buster variation. David Wynn trying to get himself back up. But Slain just punched him. And took him right on down. He waited till he got himself all the way up. He waited till he used all his momentum to pull himself back on the ropes. Then he attacked. And Slain now. Just pouring it on. Wait a minute. David Wynn with a quarter clothesline right on the outside. Oh, and dropping the knee right in the face. Leg trip. Both of these men, they better be careful not to get counted out. Both of these men are going at it on the outside. Better be careful. Slain throwing Wynn back in the ring. Slain coming back in now. Cover from Slain. 1 count only. David Wynn still has some more in the tank. Both of these men are very tough individuals. Both of these men can take a beating. Swing and a miss from Slain. And Wynn now. What's he doing? David Wynn. Oh! Right on the ribs. That could crack a rib. And Wynn with an elbow drop. 2 elbow drops. Just got Slain hurting the boot right in the face. Slain with the reversal. That's just banging his head right off the mat. Slain now. Momentum is ever slowly turning into Slain. Maybe Slane's going for that senton. He's going for that huge senton off the top. Quick cover. That could be it. That could be it. 1, 2. He's getting no. 2 count only. That was close. The Slain now. Like he might be going for that Slain bomb. But no. DDT. David Wynn countered him with a DDT. Well scouted. That senton usually sets up. If he doesn't beat his opponent, that usually sets up a Slain bomb. And David Wynn now is cooking with gas, showing his power. Picking Slain up, and wait a minute. Could he be going for that wind driver? He hit the wind driver. That's it. That is the end of this matchup. The wind driver is a devastating double underhook power driver. That's it. 1, 2. The wind driver picks up this victory, and David Wynn is in the win column. It is all over. When David Wynn hits that wind driver, this is a terrible camera angle. We're looking at the back of this dude's head. Thanks, jerk. Like right in the camera. We have no idea what that is. No idea what's going on right now. Didn't see anything. Why are we still looking at this camera angle? Okay, here we go. And a huge senton, boom, right across the chest. And Slain tried to get a quick cover. I thought this was it too, and this was a close one. I thought that was it. The counter to what was going to be the Slain bomb turned into the wind driver, and Slain was out from there. That was the end of the match, and David Wynn picking up an outstanding victory in a hard-fought match. And there you go. There's your winner, David Wynn. Taking down Slain. What a matchup. We're going to continue on again. End of the first round of the CCCW World Tag Team Championship Tournament. We're going to see, I don't know how they made this debaggery connection. I don't know if there was some type of debag classified or something that these guys found each other on. But Jimmy Reno will team up with Joshua Cross to take on the team of Maverick Red and Crimson Nova, known as Blood Law. That match is coming up right now, getting you to ringside. And here we go at ringside. The CCCW World Tag Team Championship Tournament. This first round is going to end with this matchup as we see D-Bag number 1, Jimmy Reno, as he struts his way down to the ring. Reno will team with Joshua Cross to take on the team of Blood Law. And if this night is any indication, this matchup should be nothing short of phenomenal. We have two men who, like I said, I don't know what type of common ground these guys have other than being douchebags. Decide to team up to take on the team Maverick Red and Crimson Nova, known as Blood Law. You see Jimmy Reno and all of his douchebaggery. Reno awaits his tag team partner not to be outdone in douchebaggery. Talking about that man, Joshua Cross. These two look to become tag team champions, much like the team of Volt and Paul Blaze. Actually, the winner of this matchup will meet Volt and Paul Blaze to see who's going to the finals in this tag team title tournament. Guys found common ground, decided to team up, like I said, much like Blaze and Volt did. Let's see if that gives them the unpredictability in teaming up. Much like Bloodlaw. Bloodlaw has been a tag team for a little bit. They've been tag team throughout the whole exhibition period in CCCW. So these guys have tag team chemistry. Let's see how they fare against these two singles competitors. And Joshua Cross is a very capable athlete. We've seen him in the finals of the second tournament for the CCCW World Heavyweight Championship. So we know this man is talented. And here we go. D-Bag team taking on the team of Bloodlaw. We got Crimson Nova on the left in the mask. And we got Maverick Red on his right, making their way to the ring. Team of Bloodlaw. There's Crimson Nova. Crimson Nova is the high flyer of the two. Maverick Red is the more balanced, powerful, speed. He's all around bruiser of the team. And here we go. We got Jimmy Reno's gonna start against Maverick Red. And here we go. Been tie up. Reno. Nice arm lock. He's ringing it in here. Maverick Red having a hard time trying to reverse that. He's working on that arm. Same arm that has the brace on it as Jimmy Reno right now. They're early going, dropping an elbow. Looking very impressive. Not gonna lie. And a jumping DDT. Just cradled his head and dropping him right down. Jimmy Reno. Looking damn impressive right now. As Maverick Red looks ill-prepared for this. Oh, and a nasty European uppercut. Staggered Reno, but Reno recovered nicely. Maverick Red's going to need to do something to try to get back into this match. Oh, that seemed to help. He might want to tag in. There you go. He might want to tag in Crimson Nova. Maybe clear the cobwebs out of his head or something. And now Crimson Nova, the tag team partner to Maverick Red, is in. And he's going to be a high flyer. And just like that, Jimmy Reno decided to tag out. Oh, and Joshua Cross just blasted him right across the face with a boot. And Crimson Nova got his momentum stopped. And the elbow right up underneath the jaw. Jimmy Reno tagged out pretty quickly because he didn't want any parts of what Crimson Nova was dishing out. But Joshua Cross in now. Joshua Cross, the bigger man of the two. And he's in firm control right now. Nice vertical suplex by Joshua Cross. Who's a hell of an athlete. He really is. He's just a jerk. Dropping him right in the back of the head. This Cross soaking it up. Follows it with a boot right to the spine, and again, it's showing off. These two guys were made for each other, it looks like. Both show-offs, both jerks. Joshua Cross now just stalking Crimson Nova. Nova with a reversal. Looking to get back into this matchup, looking to get momentum back. Right now, Cross! Joshua Cross showing his quickness. Able to roll out and then go back into offense. Setting him up here. Crimson Nova. Not knowing where he is, and a double axe handle right to the back of the head. Now Crimson Nova better hope that Maverick Red has his stuff together. You might want to tag him in here. Try to get some breath back. That is not the case. A DDT, inverted DDT. Now he tags his partner back in. And now let's see what Maverick Red can do. And Maverick Red lifted him up, put him right to the face. by Cross. And a right hand shot just taking him down. Followed up with an elbow. Jimmy Reno on the outside seems to be pleased with it. And Cross with a double axe handle right to the back of Maverick Red. Maverick Red not looking so good right now. And a fireman's carry neckbreaker. Joshua Cross is all over Maverick Red. And the team of Bloodlaw isn't looking so good right now. Joshua Cross in. And a vertical suplex again right to the back. And right now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The team, Joshua Cross, and Jimmy Reno. Oh, a knee and a clothesline. It's a huge combination of shots taking them down. And they're in trouble. Bloodlaw's in big trouble. Maverick Red's got to do something and do something now. Dragging Cross away from the ropes. Tagging him in here. And what's Crimson Nova going to do? Crimson Nova's going to have to do something. They're going to have to figure this one out and figure it out fast. Forearm shot. Staggered him. Shot right in the gut. And now Joshua Cross just stopped right in the chest. And again, right in the chest area with a knee. Hooking the leg. Put his feet on the ropes, ref. Come on. One. That was it. Oh, and a backbreaker. Nicely done by Crimson Nova. And Nova is going to need to do something more than that, a clothesline. They just can't get anything going. It seems like they're mounting some little bit of offense, but the window closes just as fast as it opens. And again, more of the same. Oh, wait a minute. A European uppercut. That one staggers Joshua Cross. And now there's the window. The window is open. The window of opportunity is open right now. And Crimson Nova is going to need to capitalize. Snapping the neck down. Wait a minute. Oh, nice stun slam there. It's a variation of like an Olympic slam, angle slam type move, but here we go. And Maverick Red is in. Maverick Red gets kicked off. Maverick Red isn't doing so well at all. Crimson Nova is actually trying to get back in there. Oh, drop kick. That was well placed. He's going to have to do something more. And a huge elbow he dropped. Very impressive elbow. And he's going to have to build from that momentum now. The Boston Crab. Boston Crab applied. He's got him bent up. He's got him bent up in a big way. But the strength of Joshua Cross is able to get out of that move. And Jimmy Reno in with a neck breaker. Got reversed. But wait a minute. And another knee strike. And another clothesline by Cross. And the Maverick Red. Wait a minute. What's Joshua Cross doing? Joshua Cross got distracted. Took his eyes off the ball right there. And he was trying to do away with Crimson Nova. So he could probably open up to enter Maverick Red into the cross section, but that was not the case. Right now, trying to get some momentum back is Maverick Red and the team of Bloodlaw. Jimmy Reno on the outside, he's not looking so good. And right now, if the time to strike is now, right, for this team of Bloodlaw. Wait a minute. The time to strike is now, and wait a minute. And Bloodlaw, huge move, tag team move, just picking him up. Corkscrew clothesline, almost a doomsday device type move too. No. And that could have been it. That could have been it. That was the opportunity that they needed. This is what they need here. And going again for a powerbomb. And Joshua Cross is in big trouble, and Bloodlaw is doing what they need to do to get back into this matchup too. And breaking it up is Jimmy Reno. But Bloodlaw right now is making its way back into this match, building momentum. What they need to do is not so much of the showboating. But right now, Maverick Red is clubbing away at Jimmy Reno. Reno's not looking so good right now. But Bloodlaw is Dragon's Cool leg whip. And Crimson Nova. Wait a minute. Crimson Nova again with that slam. And they're getting fired up. You see Maverick Red on the outside trying to get this crowd back into it, trying to get fired up. It seems like the cobwebs are loose. It seems like whatever was hindering their performance is behind them. And they seem to be well on their way. Now wait a minute. Is Maverick Red gonna do it now? And Maverick Red does it, the clothesline. And that's 2 for Joshua Cross. And that could be it. 1, 2, and no. And Jimmy Reno comes in to break it up. Jimmy Reno saves this match for his team. But right now, Joshua Cross is looking pretty bad. He's in a bad way. He's going to need to tag in his partner if they're going to have any shot at getting back into this. Because right now, the team of Maverick Red and Crimson Nova are all over this team of Cross and Reno. Jimmy Reno right there for the tag. Joshua Cross, but no! Look at this! Cutting the ring off. They were right there for the tag. And Maverick Red with a great heads up, knowing exactly where he is. Taking him out of his corner. Double shoulder block. And right now, Bloodlaw is rolling. This team came back from the brink of disaster, and they are rolling right now. Hurricanrana takedown. But no. The long arms. Joshua Cross was able to make the tag to Jimmy Reno. And Reno in now. Nice move by Jimmy Reno. Very talented individual, D-bag nonetheless. But for sure DDT, that did not pan out. Nice arm drag. And the head scissors takedown. And now we're back and forth. Jimmy Reno was able to save this match a couple of times for his tag team partner Joshua Cross, who's on the outside recouping and won't be able to save the match for Reno kicked out. I was about to say he won't be able to save the match for his team. He's incapacitated right now on the outside, trying to get his breath back. That is a dangerous thing. If you're Jimmy Reno, one mistake and you can find yourself on the losing end because your partner can't come in to make the tag. Make the save, I should say. A huge, deep neck breaker. That one looked like it hurt. Cross seems to be back in this matchup now. Now it's Maverick Red coming back in. Maverick Red climbing to the second rope. He jumps with a senton from the second rope right across the chest of Jimmy Reno. And wait a minute. Oh my God. Dragon Sleep. Oh my God. He's bending him in half. He could break him. It looks like he's going to kill him. Like he's going to pull his head off from the back. But Jimmy Reno, how the hell did he break out of that move? Over in a DDT. A float over DDT. Oh, and dropping him down. It's like an inverted stunner move. That one was quick. 1, 2, no. 2 count only. That one might have been a quick one. A quick win there, but no. Maverick Red. But these men are just trading shots back and forth. Now these guys are getting into it. Action is getting hot and heated. This action is getting contested very highly. And an inverted suplex. Face first to Jimmy Reno. Reno, a nice kick right to the top of the head, staggered him. Reno is going for that house wins. He's going for the house wins and he hits it. That move is it. That is it. Jimmy Reno hit the house wins. If he can get the cover, this is going to be it. Crimson Nova is going to have to get in and save this. And he didn't. Crimson Nova did not get in time. Crimson Nova did not get in time. He got tripped up by Joshua Cross. And that house wins won the match for the team of Jimmy Reno and Joshua Cross, who move on to take on Paul Blaze and Volt in the semifinals of this tag team title tournament. Bloodlaw came back. It didn't look good in the beginning, but they came back. Some huge tag team moves. Tried to get the momentum back, but it was too late. And the crafty team of Joshua Cross and Jimmy Reno move on in this tag team title tournament. What a match that was. And they were going to take on Paul Blaze and Volt. Two teams were put together by common goals, and they're going to meet in the semifinals. And we're moving on with our next matchup. Our next matchup is going to see the debut of Vengeance. He's going to take on Pac, who had a hell of a match. There's that man right there. We had a hell of a match, a rematch of the finals of the Internet Championship Tournament. And he was trying to make Lover LeVar a one-and-done champion. That was not the case. It didn't happen. At the end of the match, he actually extended his hand and showed some respect to Lover LeVar. But back down the ladder he goes with the loss, and he's looking to pick up a win against a debuter. And maybe that'll propel him back into a title picture. Not much is known about Vengeance. All we know is the man is debuting right here, right now. We're going to get a look at him. He's either going to sink or swim here in Cyber Created Championship Wrestling. But where is he? And coming through the crowd. Alright, there's Vengeance. We're getting our first look. And man, we've heard a lot about coming into our second episode. And Vengeance is his name. He is looking to make an impact. He looks impressive, but you can look impressive all you want. It's about how you compete in the ring. It's about what you look like inside the ring. Vengeance looks to be getting ready. Let's see what this individual has. We have Pac versus Vengeance. And here we go. Oh, and a huge clothesline by Vengeance. And a kick. It's stomping away at Pac. Vengeance now out of the corner. And Vengeance just met with a huge elbow drop. And now Pac coming back here. And up and over by Vengeance. And a huge shot taking him down. What the hell was that? I'm caught up in the ropes there. Pac now just got thrown on the outside, right across the back. Vengeance here. What the hell's going on here? Vengeance with a power bomb on the outside. Wait a minute, Boston Crab on the outside. The match cannot be won or lost on the outside, but it looks like he's just inflicting some punishment on him on the outside. And Pac was able to fight off. And so far, this Vengeance looks like a very aggressive individual, to say the least, in a huge throw. He just threw him, hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit! He just threw him. He got the win. Oh my god! What a dominant performance by Vengeance. Look at this powerbomb on the outside. And he just flipped him over for the Boston Crab on the outside. Like he was just trying to like break Pac in half. Look at this. Look at this throw. Just disregard. Usually you see wrestlers hold on with the suplex, but no, he just like kind of just slung him over. He KO'd him with that sling. Just blatant, just no regard for the human body whatsoever from Vengeance. And I would say the first outing is very successful for that man right there, Vengeance. he made very short work of Pac. And that man there looked very impressive in his first matchup. From that, we're going to hear from the man who calls himself the boss. That's him right there. This man goes around calling himself the boss, says he has an idea, he has a vision, and he's looking to make an impact here in Cyber Created Championship Wrestling. Let's find out what this guy wants, what this guy has to say. Goes around calling himself the boss. Not much is known about this guy. He just says he's looking to make an impact here in CCCW. What's going on? Calling out the venomous Vinny Watts? Calling out Vinny Watts, it looks like. And here comes the man, the venomous Vinny Watts. The man who was ever so close to becoming our first ever Cyber Created Championship Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Vinny Watts. He's not a man that's liked. What is this? What is the boss, I guess we'll call him? What does he want with Vinny Watts? Maybe first time we're seeing him, he just comes right out and calls out Vinny Watts. Wow. Yeah, what does he want with Watts? Wait a minute, what? Is he propositioning? Is he trying to team up with Vinny Watts? Maybe there's an opportunity to learn and grow. What's going on here? I don't think everybody in the crowd loves Vinny Watts. What is he spewing here? So the boss looking to make an impact. His impact is he wants to team up with the venomous Vinny Watts? In what capacity? So it looks like there's an alliance formed between these two guys. Stay tuned for that one. Alright, so that was a little weird. I don't know what's going on between those two. Between Vinny Watts and... Wait, I'm hearing that the venomous Vinny Watts and the boss have challenged World Champion Mason Gilbert to a matchup tonight. That's going to happen next. But wait a minute. Rave was set to do battle here tonight. Grizzly, I should say, but Rave looking to get some redemption, looking to get some payback. Their match they had at episode 1 of Warpath saw Rave take the L. Grizzly picked up the win in that matchup, but Grizzly, right after that match, Grizzly decided to punish Rave, just beat the hell out of Rave after their matchup. He didn't have enough. He just decided to beat the hell out of Rave, and Rave is trying to get some payback. We were trying to have a match between Grizzly and the Urban Rockstar Derek James here. But Rave is coming out to try to get some redemption, but that is not the case right now. Grizzly has him, and now Grizzly is beating the hell out of Rave once again. Rave looks hurt. And Grizzly just beating him down now. These two men have had bad blood. What the hell is going on? These guys need to be separated or something. Alright, as we sort that stuff out, it looks like we're ready for our challenge match. I mean, it just happened. These guys seem really excited. Look at this. The boss coming out here with Vinny Watts. Man calling himself the boss just a few short minutes ago. Had a proposition for Vinny Watts. Said he wanted to team up. Said he wanted to take on CCCW. Take it all on. And we got Vinny Watts looking all amped up. Him and his new buddy, his new partner in crime, the boss. That's Vinny Watts here. Called out the world champion Mason Gilbert. Says he wants a crack at Mason Gilbert. These guys fought for the vacant world championship. That championship that Mason Gilbert has right there. On our last episode of Warpath, Mason Gilbert, it didn't take long for him to accept the challenge. Coming right out for a fight, ever ready for a fight, is our CCCW World Champion, Maniac Mason Gilbert. And Vinny Watts threw up the challenge. And he answered. This is a non-title match, of course. CCCW officials made sure that it's a non-title match, but the challenge was issued and it was answered by the champion. So here we go. Man calls himself the boss, is in the corner of Vinny Watts. But here we go. There's Mason Gilbert back on the offense, much like he was in the last time these two met. But Vinny Watts was able to get out of the way there. Vinny Watts just standing there. I don't know what the hell that's about. But the venomous Vinny Watts is a very capable individual. I mean, I could see why a man like the boss would try to hitch his wagon to Vinny Watts. He is a hell of an athlete, hell of an individual when it comes to in-ring competition. He has that killer instinct. Look at him! Look at him showcase his abilities once again against the champion. I guess to prove that maybe he earns another shot at being world champion. And look at that. Look at that series of moves. And that one takes Watts to the outside. Mason Gilbert is rolling right now. At least he was. And now Watts with a nasty neck breaker. Both of these men in that tournament, both the tournaments, were the two with the best that Cyber Created Championship Wrestling had to offer in that tournament. Maniac Mason Gilbert won the first tournament, and Vinny Watts won the second tournament. Both of those men met for the World Championship. Mason Gilbert was the better man on that night. And he wields that World Championship. As we heard from him earlier on, he is proud to represent. Proud to take on all comers and challenges. He's taking on a challenger right now. Man, he knows too well. As Mason Gilbert gets covered in one count only. Mason Gilbert has a lot left in the tank. Vinny Watts takes a powerful and methodical approach, does Watts in all of his matches, as his new buddy, the boss, seems to seems to be cringing at the fact that he is not doing so well in there against our world champion. And a nice suplex by Mason Gilbert. And Watts in some trouble now. He's got that nerve hold. Watts trying to get up. Watts trying to fight it off. Oh, and a huge shot. Just a nasty shot. That one staggered him. Right across the face. And a clothesline right in the corner once again. Vinny Watts rolls him over. Referee, one count again. Stomp right to the back. Continuing on with the attack is Vinny Watts. Watts baiting him up. And Watts hit a blockbuster out of the second turnbuckle. And the venomous Vinny Watts has got the champion Mason Gilbert reeling. Both of these men weren't prepared for this matchup. At least we definitely know that Mason Gilbert wasn't. Mason Gilbert accepted the challenge that was thrown out for him. Inverted DDT. And just raining down shots right in the face of Watts is Gilbert. The Irish whip. Up and over. And Mason Gilbert. Mason Gilbert playing to the crowd here. He's just staring at Watts. He's got Watts on the ropes. He's got Watts reeling. And he's just playing around with Vinny Watts. And Mason Gilbert now. Just playing around. The venomous Vinny Watts. Now both men on the outside now. And a DDT. You heard that thud. You heard the head hit the mat. And Mason Gilbert. Ooh, just throw him. My God, Mason Gilbert now. Teeing off on a man who decided to throw a challenge his way late in the night. And Mason Gilbert is beating the hell out of the venomous Vinny Watts right now. Mason Gilbert is all over Vinny Watts, and his new buddy, the Boss, can do nothing but just watch. Nothing but look on while his buddy, or his new partner, is getting his ass handed to him right now. It's Mason Gilbert right back on the attack with that nerve hold. And Watts not looking so good now. Wasn't able to fight that one off. And wait a minute, Maniac Mason Gilbert looks like he's going up for that elbow drop. He goes to the top rope. It's usually for the elbow drop, and he missed it. Wow, he botched the hell out of that one. He really botched that one. And like he's going up for another shot, another chance. Here we go. No, and he botched that one again, and that time he hit the referee. What the hell's going on? What in the hell is happening with Mason Gilbert, our champion, not looking so good? He botched that elbow drop twice. Referee got knocked out for it the first time. Shoulder block. Trying to pick up a win, not looking so well. One count only. Now I wonder what the hell's going on with the champion now. Not looking so good. He botched 2 of those elbow drops. And if there's any time to strike when the champion is off his game for Vinny Watts, it's right now. The window of opportunity is wide open. You gotta believe beating the champion at this point in time has got to do something for trying to make it back into the title picture. He's got him knocked out. He's got him out. He's just staring at him now. I don't know what the hell's going on. He's got him in trouble. Champion's in trouble. He's got him in trouble. And wait a minute. And Vinny Watts drops him down. I don't know what the hell he calls that, but the Boss seems to be pretty impressed. And no, that was almost it. That was almost it. Mason Gilbert is not looking so well at all. His momentum just stopped completely with those 2 botches. Those 2 botched elbow drops. And now Vinny Watts is all over him. The Boss looks happy. And now Vinny Watts just rubbing his face into the mat. And Mason Gilbert, Mason Gilbert has not mounted a whole lot of offense. He hasn't done a whole lot of anything. He needs to try to fight back into this, which he is right now. Backbreaker. And Gilbert now mounting him and just pounding away. And wait a minute, is he going for it now? He might be going back up for the elbow drop again. This could be it. Taking a breath, gets the elbow drop that time. He connected. That time he connected. But he picks him up. Is he not done? A flipping neck breaker. A hook in the leg. That could be it right now. Could that be the icing on the cake too? No. And Watts was able to kick out. We've seen it time and time again in the tournament. And even the match that he had with Gilbert. That Vinny Watts is a very tough individual. He can kick out of a lot of impossible situations. He's a very tough individual. And what's going on now? A huge clothesline takes him down. A cover right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, no, 2 count. And Watts on the offensive again. Wait a minute, drag a screw leg whip. And Mason Gilbert trying to mount some offense. Going for a powerbomb. He's going for that throwing powerbomb. Oh my God. He almost threw him directly into the face of the boss. Jesus. And Watts is hurt. And Vinny Watts is hurt. He took that powerbomb. Nasty, nasty powerbomb. We're dragging him away from the ring here. Wait a minute. Might be going for that tequila sunset. This is the move. This is the move that tapped him out. This is the move that tapped him out. And that tequila sunset. And he taps him out again. And Vinny Watts tapped. And answering the challenge successfully was the world champion Maniac Mason Gilbert. He had a few stumbles in that road. He didn't look too good after those 2 botches. But Mason Gilbert was able to adapt and overcome. He was able to pick up the victory. Here we go. That was the second one that he botched. And we thought that it might have been all over because Vinny Watts tried to capitalize with that move there. That was only a 2 count. And Mason Gilbert finally, 3rd time was the charm, hitting that elbow drop. And he hit that flipping neck breaker. He was setting him up. He would eventually kick out of this move. He set him up for that tequila sunset, the submission hold that won him the world championship. And Mason Gilbert ruined the series premiere of Bosom Buddies for the Boss and Vinny Watts. As he continues his momentum as the world champion, what's going to happen on our next episode? We're going to see some fallout from everything that we've seen here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. This is Deltastic for Cyber Created Championship Wrestling. We will see you next time.